Baguio City's curfew ordinance primarily affects minors under 16 years old, restricting their presence in public places between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. unless accompanied by a parent or guardian. This amended ordinance, Ordinance Number 23, 2018, replaced a stricter curfew, aiming for greater flexibility for students and those needing late-night internet access for schoolwork. Key notes. 1. The ordinance targets minors under 16 found in public spaces or establishments during curfew hours without supervision. 2. Establishments are directly liable for non-compliance, with escalating penalties to deter repeat violations. 3. The updated 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew, replacing the stricter 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. rule, accommodates students with late classes or those needing internet access for schoolwork. Requirements for violating the ordinance. To be considered a violation, the following conditions must be met. 1. Age. The individual must be under 16 years old. 2. Time. The violation must occur between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. 3. Location. The individual must be in a public place, including internet cafes, amusement and gaming facilities. 4. Supervision. The individual must be without parental or guardian supervision. Examples of violations. 1. A 15-year-old is found playing in a public park at 11 p.m. without a parent or guardian present. 2. A 14-year-old is caught using an internet cafe at 2 a.m. without parental supervision. 3. A group of teenagers under 16 are seen loitering in a public plaza at 10 p.m. without any adult accompanying them. Penalties. The penalties for violating Baguio City's curfew ordinance, Ordinance Number 23-2018, apply to establishments and adults responsible for minors, with escalating consequences for repeat offenses. 1. Penalties for establishments, internet cafes, gaming facilities, or other businesses allowing minors under 16 to loiter during curfew hours, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., face. First offense, 3,000 pesos fine. Second offense, 5,000 pesos fine. Third offense, closure of the establishment or non-renewal of its business permit. 2. Penalties for adults. Adults, parents, guardians, or custodians within the third degree of consanguinity, affinity, who allow minors to violate the curfew may face penalties under other applicable laws and ordinances. Specific penalties are not detailed in the ordinance but could include fines or administrative sanctions. Exemptions. 1. Accompanied by guardians. Minors are exempt if they are with a parent, guardian, or an adult authorized to provide custody or protection, with proof of relationship. This exemption could be crucial for children in situations where they need to be out late for reasons like medical appointments or family emergencies. 2. School or church activities. Minors are exempt if they are attending school-related events, church functions, or other authorized affairs that extend past curfew, with prior notification to the police. This exemption could apply to students with late classes or religious activities, potentially benefiting those who are more vulnerable due to their involvement in these activities. 3. College and high school students. Students under 16 are exempt if they can show valid certification from their school confirming their class schedules prevent them from going home before curfew. This exemption could be particularly helpful for students who might be more vulnerable due to their need to attend classes or participate in extracurricular activities. 4. Sanctioned activities. Activities sanctioned by school administration and involving minors under 16 require prior exemption from the city mayor through a letter signed by the person in charge and noted by the school. This exemption could be relevant for vulnerable populations who might be participating in school-organized events or activities. Limitations and considerations. It's important to note that these exemptions may not fully address the needs of all vulnerable populations. For example, The ordinance doesn't explicitly mention exemptions for children experiencing homelessness or those in situations of abuse or neglect. Additionally, the process of obtaining exemptions, such as providing proof of relationship or school certification, could be challenging for some vulnerable individuals. Key organizations enforcing the ordinance. The enforcement of Baguio City's curfew ordinance involves collaboration between law enforcement agencies, local government bodies, and community stakeholders. 1. Baguio City Police Office, BCPO. The BCPO plays a central role in enforcing the curfew for minors. Under Memorandum No. 36, Series of 2020, signed by Mayor Benjamin Magalong, the BCPO is tasked with a. Conducting nightly patrols to ensure minors under 16 are not in public spaces during curfew hours, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. b. Checking establishments, examples, internet cafes, gaming facilities, for compliance. c. Coordinating with barangay officials to monitor compliance. 2. Barangay officials and BPOC TANIDs. Barangay leaders are urged to intensify local implementation of the ordinance. Their responsibilities include a. Monitoring minors in public areas within their jurisdiction. b. Reporting violations to the BCPO or social welfare offices. c. Assisting in community education about curfew rules. 3. City Social Welfare and Development Office, CSWDO. The CSWDO handles rehabilitation and intervention for minors who repeatedly violate the curfew. They will a. Provide counseling for first-time offenders. b. Design community service programs for repeat offenders. c. Collaborate with guardians to address underlying issues. 4. Mayor's Office. The Mayor's Office oversees exemptions and policy adjustments, such as a. Granting prior exemptions for school-sanctioned activities or emergencies. b. Issuing executive orders during crises, example, COVID-19 quarantine curfews. 5. Anti-Vice Task Force. While not explicitly named in the curfew ordinance, this group supports enforcement by a. Monitoring night spots and liquor serving establishments. b. Ensuring compliance with curfew-related operational hours. Key collaboration. Enforcement relies on coordination between these groups. For example, the BCPO conducts patrols, barangay officials monitor local compliance, and the CSWDO addresses rehabilitation. This multi-agency approach ensures both deterrence and support for minors and families. Note: this information is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice. Refer to the official Baguio City Government website or legal counsel for the most up-to-date and accurate information.